name is Rodney. I am from the pOedGamerQuehegan YouTube channel, and today I am doing a recent pickups video. I've really never done one before, so technically you could say everything in this room is a recent pickup because I've never done the video. But I'm kind of limiting myself to the past 3 months. Christmas is over just now. Well, not just now, but it's now. The Christmas was last month, so November, December, and January I'm kind of adding in there. Really, Christmas time is a great time to buy the board games, and oddly enough, I found out after Christmas was even better for me because I would go to like used bookstores that sell board games, and they had a large collection of people that had brought things in, and most of them, I'd say probably 20% of the ones I bought were unpunched. You could tell it was opened, but they were never played. And the others that were punched looked like they were never played. So, actually, it's kind of a little bit of a tip. Try going right after Christmas to like used bookstores and things like that that actually sell board games and video games. But I'm actually going to split this video into 2 parts. One part is going to be board games, and the other one's going to be video games. Okay, so I'll start. And actually, these 2 things, I'm a huge fan of the cartoon Adventure Time. So when I found out about the card game for Card Wars, I was like, all right, cool, I gotta check it out. I didn't run out and buy it as soon as it came out, which was good and bad, because I got to see if I liked the game, and it seems like I would like it. I found the Jake and Finn pack and the BMO and Lady Rainicorn pack, and I got them, I think, $8, $9 each, so those are pretty cheap. They were both the packs of cards were still wrapped, the counters are unpunched, and I was like, alright, somebody had got these probably for Christmas and just never played them. I was very excited for those. So I haven't played them yet. I've watched a lot of videos of people playing them, and it appears to be very fun. Okay, this is an old game. It's called Wizard's Quest. I picked this up at the same place I picked those 2 up. This one was actually missing 1 card, so I've only paid I think $7 for it. So, but you can get the cards online. I can print those out and put them inside the sleeve, and you'll never know it. But everything else, the boards are here, the dice are in it, and all the counters are in it, and those are the more important things. The cards are a little bit easier to replace. This one I was actually surprised to find. This one was $12. The box is a little bit damaged, but the contents inside were perfect. I actually went through and counted every one of these counters in this game. And the name of the game is the Dungeon Quest Revised Edition. And this has a lot of pieces in it. They were all punched out, but everything was in it. It wasn't organized very well, so I had to go through and organize this, which took quite some time. Put everything in little baggies and things like that. I haven't got a Plano box for this one yet, but I will be getting one soon. Plano boxes for like fishing tackle and things like that are great for games with a lot of components like this. But yeah, got this for about $12 after Christmas, and I was like, wow, that's actually shocked me, because what I try to do when I buy a board game is I'll look on Amazon, like on my phone, and see what the price is on there. And so far, I've rarely been disappointed on how much of a discount I get at some of these bookstores I go to. Next, this game I have never heard of, never seen before, but it looked like a weird Scooby-Doo episode, so that's the reason why I got it. And the name of the game is Grave Danger. I think I paid $3 for this at the same place I got the other board games. My town has 2 of these bookstores. It's a chain, and we have one basically on each side of town. So sometimes I'll go to both of them, and I'll find really good deals. But yeah, this one, it's kind of odd because the board has these 2 grave sites on it, and you spin this dial of doom, and if one of them pops up on the space that you're on, it sends you back. I haven't read the rules yet. Very simple rules. I haven't finished reading the rules, but they're just one sheet, and I'll probably never play the game, but I just got it because of the way it looks. Also has a zombie on it, and I love zombies. Anything with zombies is kind of I'm a sucker for, which is kind of one of the reasons I found Eaten by Zombies. It's inside the ammo case. The box was damaged right here, so you can kind of, I'm not sure if you can see the split on it or not, but when I got it home and opened it up, the foam pads were still in it, the book was in it, all the cards were still wrapped. I actually unwrapped the cards and put them in the dividers. So this was a brand new game that somebody had taken and turned in to the used bookstore, and I think I paid $10 for this. And I was like, I've always wanted this every but every time I go somewhere, I've always ended up buying something else. Like when I went to Gen Con 2 years ago, I saw this, it's on sale, and I ended up buying another board game instead. Okay, we're about halfway through. Yeah, the after Christmas rush was very good for me. So far, all of these were after Christmas purchases. Next is a game called Mall World. Yeah, Mall World. It's by Rio Grande Games. I actually never heard of this game before, and when I saw it, it was $5. And I was like, "That's by Rio Grande. It can't be horrible." So I haven't played it yet, but this is another game I found, and it was unpunched. So I got it home, opened it up. It's like, wow, somebody got this, opened it, and then just traded it in. But after looking at it, basically, what the idea of the game is you're in the middle of a desert and you're building a mall, and whoever builds the best mall wins. So I was like, hey, it's a kind of a building simulator type game. I was like, that should be awesome. So got that, and hoping to get to bring that to the table here very soon. Also, I'm a sci-fi nut. Star Trek, Star Wars, all of that. I love it. Babylon 5 is actually my favorite sci-fi series of all time. So when I saw this, it's not Babylon 5, which is regrettable. So, but I found Star Wars, the card game. This is another after Christmas sale. I got this for, I think it was $12, and I was like, I've got to have it. Going through counting all the cards and all the counters was not the most pleasant thing, but that's what I try to do, because the store I bought this from, if it's missing anything, you can bring it back. Then they'll write actually as is on the price tag. Generally, if something says as is on the price tag, I ignore it because it means there's something missing from the box. All right, I'm gonna try to put these into different stacks. Saw this the bookstore. It was 50 cents. I have never played it. Don't know what it is, but I was like, for 50 cents, I'll pick it up and take my chance. It just seems to be a little sci-fi, like miniatures game. So I was like, cool. I saw this. I know it's come out in a newer edition, but I saw this, and I had this when I was younger. And I was like, I definitely want it because of the nostalgia value of it. Was Card Wars, the deluxe edition. Everything was already cut out. It's been used. All the pieces are in it, but they're in a little bit rough shape. As you can see, the box is in pretty rough shape too. But I only paid $6 for it, and I was like, this is the deluxe edition, which has all the books and everything in it. So I was very happy to find it. And here is another game for the after Christmas rush. This actually had the expansion in it, and it is Zombie Survival, the board game. Most of these games I haven't been able to bring to the table yet, and I really want to here very soon. And this one, it's got zombies in it. So actually, this one and this one I bought the same day, and I probably assume the same person probably bought both of these in. It looked like somebody bought it, punched it out, divided all the counters up and everything, because it was actually divided up really well. The only bad thing about it is they put rubber bands around the cards. Never do that. And so I picked this up. I think this was like $6. It actually even had the expansion with it. The expansion I know is not very expensive, but it was. I was like, all right. And so I picked it up, and I hope to be bringing that to the table very soon. Now I come to the only 2 games I got before Christmas, and one of them is actually I got during the Amazon Christmas sale, and that is Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small. And this game shocked me how much fun I've had with this. I played this with my friends Tim. You've actually seen him in some of my videos, and my wife, and we all like it. It's a cute little strategy game. Also, there's a bunch of expansions for it. I'm not sure how the expansions will be because I've seen people talk about them. It's like, oh, the expansion's like 5 or 6 tiles, and it's like $12. And I'm like, okay, I'm not sure how. Maybe when I play this more and I see, because basically you have these little buildings you can build, and expansions just give you more of them. And maybe once this game gets a little boring, I might buy that to add a different little flavor to it, and so you can see it have something new to the game. But right now, I kind of like it the way it is. And a game that my wife really wanted because she is a huge football fan, and I don't really watch much sports, but I know the rules and things like that. But she saw this and she wanted to give it a try, and she really liked it. It is First and Go. We don't have any expansions for this. This is just the base set, and me and her have played it a few times, and so far she has beat me every time. I have a very bad luck with the penalty die. Basically, when you roll it to see if you have a penalty or not, and I keep rolling penalties and losing yards. But it's actually a really good game. I play a card that's a play, and she plays a card that's a play, and you look on the cards to see how they match up. And it tells you what dice to roll, and depending on what dice you roll, depends on how many yards you get or lose. So it's really good. There is the only thing I can say about this is that the cards are really shiny, and they kind of stuck together when I first got it, so I tried to sleeve them. And after I sleeved them, I was like, why is this one so thick? And I actually saw that some of them were double sleeved because the cards just stuck together so tightly. But yeah, after you kind of loosen the cards up, and they will come apart, and I sleeved them, and they actually work really well. But that is my recent pickups video for all my board games. There's quite a few of them. Normally I don't buy this many board games in a 3-month period. Normally it would be like, oh, I got that and that. But this was just very, very lucky going into the different stores and looking around and seeing games for $5, $10. So yeah, if you are gaming on a budget, you will see that I got most of the. I think I got this one. I think it's like $6, $7, and this is a really fun 2-player game. There's Gravedigger, which is not the greatest, but a lot of these games were really cheap, and it's really fun just finding them. I like going around and seeing what I can find. I know I could order some of these because I have Amazon Prime, so I get free shipping on everything, and a lot of these things I could get relatively close to the same price, but going out and seeing it in the wild kind of makes it feel more special. But hope you enjoyed my video, and I'll be back here soon. I'm actually going to be doing a recent video games pickup. You'll see that video on my channel very soon. I'm contemplating capturing gameplay footage, but that's actually something that I got for that will allow me to do it on my consoles, but that's very time consuming, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that or not. But till next time.